Hey guys, today I'm going to be hiking Kanarra Falls, located in Kanarraville, Utah. So let's go. So it's generally considered a bit of a challenging hike, but nothing too crazy. And some things are actually optional in Kanarra Falls, which is really cool. I definitely recommend like waterproof hiking boots. I wore sandals and it was definitely slippery in some parts, but I'm very much a sandals gal, so it didn't bug me too much. But for like general population, I would probably recommend waterproof hiking boots. I definitely need to get some soon if I'm going to continue doing more strenuous hikes like this. But anyways, this is such a beautiful hike. Honestly, this is my number one favorite hike. Just because there's so much greenery, mountains, and water. I love water so much. Just the hike as a whole, like the journey up to the actual top waterfall is absolutely beautiful. I've done other beautiful hikes, many other beautiful hikes, but I have to say this one might actually be my favorite just because all of the water. So here I am just going on about how much I love nature. Check out this butterfly. Boom. Just flying right across the camera. What a blessing. The earth really is beautiful. Well, like, what are the odds that, a butterfly is going to fly across the camera? I don't know. Maybe it's not that rare, but I find it to just be such a beautiful sign. And here I am being a bit dumb and trying to walk up this wet tree trunk. Honestly, I feel like if I had the waterproof hiking boots, I would have been able to make my way up. But in my sandals, I was like, yeah, I'm not really trying to, fall in this freezing water and ruin my backpack and everything in it. So I decided to, climb back down and let it be a failure. But anyways, such beautiful, vast, just gorgeous. So this is the little slot canyon on the way up to the first waterfall. So the first waterfall, on their website, they do state that it is a ladder, but it is actually, in fact, like a narrow metal staircase. It wasn't slippery or anything, so I'd say it's relatively like safe. So yeah, this is the view of the first waterfall. I actually didn't make it up to the second one because honestly, it was like a very sketchy entrance up there. You had to like climb up a very steep, narrow, sort of like, I don't even know, sharp rocked sort of setup. So I decided not to do it just because, I don't have the waterproof hiking boots and I really wasn't trying to scrape up my legs and stuff. But honestly, even without going through that sort of sketchy area, you can still enjoy the entire hike plus the first waterfall. Yeah, this hike truly was great. So you do have to book online. It's $15 a person plus tax, and they only allow 200 people on the hike a day, which is nice actually. If you're paying for a hike, you want to make sure it's not going to be overran by people. There's a restroom at the front entrance. There's a restroom at the beginning of the hike as well. They're clean. There's like a boot washing station as well. It really is a great place. I totally would do this hike again, but next time I would definitely make my way up to the second waterfall. And here I am really just babbling on about everything I've already voiced over. But anyways, the entire hike took me about 3 hours, and that was even with stopping to take photos and footage and stuff like that. So anyways, I hope you can take this hike someday. Thanks for watching. Bye.